Hi boys and girls, how's everyone doing today? So I'm going to go over the next math lesson that you will be starting today, which is making a picture graph. And the one thing that you need to make sure you remind yourself to do correctly is making sure that you tally and make sure that you count the items correctly. So I just want to go over some strategies on what to do for the next couple of days. Remember, when you make a tally, boys and girls, you need to make sure that you make clear lines, and you also need to make sure that you space them out too. So, for example, if Miss Laspiza was going to tally how many flowers she sees in her flower jar, I would count them correctly, and I would make sure that I do not rush, and I want to make sure I am accurate. So I'm going to count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I see 7 flowers in Miss Laspiza's jar. Let's tally those flowers. Are you ready? Here we go. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for number 5, make sure we don't put another line next to it. For tallies, we make sure we do a diagonal, and that means 5. 5. Just like that. Now, what I like to do as a good strategy is I like to circle my groups of 5. So that way, when I am adding or counting the total, I know that this is a group of 5 here. So I have 5, and then I can also count on from 5. 5, and then 2 more. 6, 7. So everybody see how Miss Laspiza did her tallies here? Please make sure you do the same today when you are working on your math workbook. So let's get started. Let me just show you that really quickly, friends. So for today, boys and girls, you are going to go to workbook page 185. What you need to do in this workbook page is you need to make sure that you count the boxes of fruit juice on the shelves, then complete the tally chart. So if you notice and you see here, boys and girls, that the fruit juice is already tallied for you. I'm sorry, the apple juice is already tallied for you. And you can see here we have our groups. What I would do is make sure I circle it and say that's a group of 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm going to write 20 as my number of fruit juices. You need to do the same for oranges, pears, and grapes. It's very, very important that you do not rush your counting and you make sure you take your time. What I would like to do is I'd like to see you actually dot each one so you know that you counted them correctly. So for orange juice, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'd like to have you do 8 tallies and then write the number 8 here. Thumbs up if you understand so far, boys and girls. Great job. Now what you're going to do, boys and girls, is you're going to fill in the missing numbers. So the number of boxes of fruit juice that you wrote here, for example, 28, you're going to write it again here. Now, some of us are going to continue working on the graph. What was the most important part to look at again? I forgot. But I remember Miss Laspiza said something last week. Can anybody remind Miss Laspiza what you need to look at? I can't hear you. Try again. If somebody said key and they raised their hand, you are right. It is the key. So the key here says each rectangle stands for 2 boxes of fruit juice. Now we know that we labeled and wrote 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 to make a total of 20. So again, I shouldn't see 20 for rectangles, boys and girls. We knew that there were 20 for apples, but we can see here that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for oranges, how many do you think we should put for oranges if there's a total of 8? Any hands? There's 8 total, and each one stands for 2. What I would like to see you boys and girls do is this. Imagine that this is Miss Laspiza's box for oranges. I'm going to write 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like this. See? Because each one stands for 2. Again, this is for your oranges part. So boys and girls, today what you're going to be working on again is you're going to be working on tallying and then making a graph. Finally, boys and girls, you can answer questions 4 and 5 on page 186. So all you're doing today is tallying, making sure you have the right amount. Tallying, making sure you have the right amount here. Then you boys and girls will complete the graph here, making sure that you look at the key. I hope these videos help you boys and girls with math. Any questions? Please let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye.